if you're new here, my name is Louise. I am proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey who does, and I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale. I do a weekly haul at 5 o'clock on Saturday without fail. I am currently doing Vlogmas, so I'm here every day this month, lucky you. And when it's not Vlogmas, I tend to get maybe 1 or 2 vlogs up a week. So if you enjoy this sort of content, then don't forget to subscribe down below. So this week, don't know what that was. Okay, this week I went to Asda. Just remembered that I forgot to put something out here. Okay. Yep, that's my channel. My brain don't work that great. So we are on budget this week. £60. We were like right there. Like right there. Some of my food shop is Christmas stuff and some is just my basic shop. There was a lot of bits I just didn't need, so I didn't get them. And yeah, I also got some bargains, like reduced bargains as well, just a couple on the end. So let's get on with the haul. Start off with, we got some baby spinach. I've been in spinach a lot this week and I actually managed to finish my first ever packet. I never finish a whole packet before it goes off because I don't actually cook my spinach, so I'm eating it as is. I'm not wilting it down because clearly if you wilt it down you could eat all of that in one go. Yeah, but I was quite excited. I actually managed to finish a whole one. Some romaine lettuce. Now I used to get iceberg all the time, but I'm really into this. This is really good at the moment. That mixed with the spinach goes really, really good. My baby plum tomatoes, I get these all the time. I very rarely get the other type of tomatoes. These are really, really good in salads because they're small, but they're big enough that you can slice and put in the sandwiches as well. And a cucumber for my salads again. 4 pinter of milk. Now, I usually get a 6 pinter of milk. Last week I got 4 pinter as well. We've not actually started the 4 pinter yet, so we actually technically have 8 pints now. So next week I might not have to get any. We'll just have to see how it goes. It might go off quicker, I'm not sure. And I've got my 70p Asda's Own coffee. This is like a regular staple for me. It goes down really well. I'm not really good with those coffees, you know, that are quite creamy or lattes, things like that. They're okay as like a treat, but this one is just like your everyday standard coffee. It does the job. Spaghetti loops, my absolute favourite, Asda's Own. I've tried the other ones, the Heinz, not a patch on these. These are 35p a tin. I usually, when on my way home from work, I usually start craving either spaghetti on toast or beans on toast. So these go down on like quite regular. This is actually from my Christmas box, down to £2.50. Bisto, I've tried the cheaper gravy granules, the Asda's Own and stuff. They just don't thicken in the same way. And I bought this for the first time for a long time last week, 30p for 3 packets, and thank you very much for letting me know why they're smaller. Turns out it's because the recommended daily dose is smaller than it used to be. So of your vitamin C, like your orange juice from the concentrate. The words are failing me today, I'm sorry, it's one of those days. But yeah, it went down really well. So I'm actually limiting myself to 1 a day as well. So it's definitely better getting this than the larger carton. But the larger carton actually has not been available in Asda for a long time anyway, so we'll just go with those for now. 2 packets of salted butter. It's my thing. I have butter, I don't have margarine. Corey goes with margarine, but he very rarely gets through it, so don't really have to buy them that often. These are £1.49 each, and they will definitely get eaten, but I'm thinking of maybe some cooking things coming up soon as well, so butter might be involved in that. This used to be here all the time, this big slab. This is a 325 gram of mature cheese for £3.65. Used to get one every week, but then I started to get a bit of a stash going and then realised this week that the stash is gone. So had to buy another one. Do like a little bit of cheese. And I actually found it. They actually had the reduced sugar tomato ketchup this week. This is my favourite. It's my new favourite. I used to go for the cheap Asda's brand of tomato sauce. I don't really tend to eat much tomato sauce normally, but when we have this one in, I do eat it more often. But they've only had the Heinz in for the longest time. They still don't have the cheaper version of the Asda's brand either. This one is way worth, I think this is 55p, so it's an extra 15p, but worth it. Definitely worth it. Like texture and taste. This is for the Christmas box. Again, this is going to be for the Boxing Day picks That's basically what we have in England. We have picks, pickled things and like finger foods, that type of thing with your leftover meat and mashed potato. It's the traditional thing in England we have. Blossom likes these small pickled onions, so I just picked up a jar whilst I was there. That's going to go in the Christmas box, which I will show you right before Christmas what's actually ended up in the box. Yes, they have their dips in again. So I picked up Corey this sour cream and chive one, which he absolutely loves with his tortillas every week. Also got a salsa because Corey's asked for this for a meal, I think. And they are both 65p. Now, before I was saying this was 85p, but 80p, which I was surprised at, that it was more expensive than this. But it still says 80p on the shelf. It's scanning at 65. So it makes me think maybe they might have been 65 before and I just got it wrong. Rich tea I bought for the first time about 2 weeks ago, I think. These are 29p for this massive bag, and I really enjoyed them. I guess because I haven't had them for a long time, so I've got a taste for those now. And this is a oops, I ate Corey's one. So Corey asked me for chocolate digestives last week. We went about halfway through the week and he hadn't touched them yet, so I started dipping into them. So this is a replacement for Corey. Soothers, 55p. I'm on the tail end of a cough, and sometimes I'm just coughing because I've got a dry throat, and I'm really enjoying just eating these when I'm on shift. It just helps get you through the shift. I don't know, I know it shouldn't be, but if it works. The shifts at work have been so bad at the moment. If a soother does it, I'm having one. Ibuprofen, didn't realise I was actually out of them, so you can only buy 2 packets at a time when you go into a store anyway. But that's plenty. That should keep me going for a while. I'm not really having them that often, but when the pain gets too bad, I try to take them more for the anti-inflammatory effects. I'm assuming it's going to help. I haven't honestly noticed a difference yet, but I don't know, it's just that hope, isn't it? 50p dog foods. These are the only 2 flavours they have now. They used to have another one, but I feel like they're done now with the other flavour because it's been so long since they've had them. So we've got turkey and chicken pate and the beef pate. I've got 6 packets of them. The dogs tend to be getting through 2 of them now, so 1 each. I also have Webox in the cupboard, so I break it up. They have some of this one night and then they have the Webox another night. So I picked up 6. It gets you through more than a week. And I've been really into salads, and with my salads I have been having these pickled peppers. They're £1.69, but they are just so good. They really finish off a salad really, really well. Corey's Dr Pepper. £1.85 for 1 or 2 for £3. One of these will go in the shed. That will go towards Christmas, and then he'll have one for the week. I haven't had these for the longest time because these are normally £1.60. I will not pay £1.60. I only ever buy them when they're on £1. They're on a £1 deal. These are the red onion and chive, and I just thought, a bagel. Haven't had one for a while. I may have one for breakfast, you know. Quite looking forward to that because it's been so long. And I have crushed the bread. Oops, that's going to trigger some people. Let me get that off. It'll come back up, don't worry. So this is just your basic soft white bread. I've mentioned this and I will mention it again just in case you're new here. They do this one in Tesco as well, same coloured packaging, but the Tesco one way outdoes the Asda one. The Asda one is just your basic loaf. Oh, the Tesco one has actually got a really, really nice taste to it. Corey's nacho cheese tortilla chips, which will go with his dip. That's sort of like his regular treat. That's the thing that he likes to have once a week. And I've been picking up Pringles every week to go in the Christmas box. And then Corey mentioned the other day about the snack crisps that they have in Asda, and he wanted to know who's getting those, and it's Christmas, he can have them if he wants them. So I just picked up 2 this week. We just got the onion rings and the bacon bites. There are like cheese balls and some salt and vinegar sticks and things, which I will get as well. But like I said, we were right on budget, so it was right up there, so I didn't want to get any more. And my absolute favourite, always rave about these every single week. They're up to 85, down, I wish they were down. They're up to 85p. I believe when I started hauling, they were 70p. So they slowly got up there. But you get 12 packets in there. They're only 18 grams, so they're not as packed as other packets of crisps. But it's just the texture. They've got just the right crispiness, and they're really salty, and they're just so good. I've actually picked 3 up. So we tend to get through probably like a packet and 3/4. We usually have a couple of packets left at the end of the week. We use them to go with meals a lot as well, like we crunch them up to go on meals. I actually picked up 3 so that one can go in the Christmas box, because the past few weeks I keep saying I need to get some for Christmas, because this is my thing, this is the one I like. So there's 3 packs, 2 for the week and 1 for Christmas. Corey wants his ready meals as usual. I only got this one because I can't remember if he likes the Asda's chicken curry and rice. My brain doesn't work that well that I can retain information that often. But it's 68p at the moment, which is a really, really good price. Pulled pork, Corey asked for. This is £3 for this packet. I think that's why he wanted the sole, so he's going to do like a nacho meal type thing. My bargains. Lasagna. I buy Corey a lasagna every week. £1.20 for this type one, this type box, the Asda's own type thing. This is the special luxury one. Now, on the corner here, this is the top ticket. It says 302, so it must have been more expensive than that, because the ones underneath would have been the higher prices. But it was down to £1, so it's cheaper than the one I would normally get. But it's the extra special, so I'm hoping that actually will be an extra special meal for him. And I got the Cauldron Lincolnshire sausages. I like veggie options more than meaty options most of the time. I do like having sausages in it, and I actually did run out. But I don't remember if I've tried the Cauldron brand, because, like I said, my brain don't work that well. I get confused as to which ones I've tried and which ones I haven't. So there was more than one packet, but I only picked up the one. Again, the highest price I can see on this is a £2.50 down to 60p. And corn roast. I haven't had the corn roast for the longest time. I really enjoy the corn roast. They're usually about £3.50, but this was down to £2 at the moment. Wasn't on my list, don't even need it right now, but at that price it'll just sit in the freezer until I want it. And again, another bargain. Highest price I can see right here is £2.92, down to 40p. I'm feeling like I should have got more than that, more than one packet, because this will get used for like a roast dinner meal later on in the year, because clearly we're going to have roast dinner Christmas Day, so I'm not going to have any roast dinner before then because it will spoil it. But this goes really good if you make like a pot of gravy and just put the slices in it. Really, really good. But I don't know if this is any good for dogs. I might have to Google that. So if this sort of deal comes up before, again, this is like 425 grams, 40p. That's a really good deal. And this is my, oh my god, so expensive, but it was recommended more than once by a few people. I did ask the other day about some hand cream. I've been, you know, my hands are very, very dry. I do a physical job and they've all cut up and stuff at the moment, and they're very, very tender. So I did ask for some recommendations. This one came up more often than the others, so I thought we'll go with that first. So this is the O'Keefe's Working Hands, £8.50. I have opened it, as you can see. So I got this tub, and you only need a very, very small amount. I've used it 3 times. I feel like I could already see a difference. I can't feel a difference yet, but I've only been using it since yesterday, so I can't expect miracles. It's not going to be use it once and it's done. But I have hope for this one, because like I said, I can see a difference in my hands at the moment. Fingers crossed. But you use such a small amount that even though it's expensive, this should last a really long time. If this does work, they actually do have a lip balm and a foot cream as well. So I'll know whether to use this for those as well. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Oh, I think I've left the heating on for a little bit too long. Went out this morning and, you know, it's really cold outside. So first thing to do is shut the heating on. Now it's got too warm. You know, on the way shopping, I realised, like, I was trying to work out how many hauls there are until Christmas. Like, as in shopping hauls that I do on a Saturday. So it's only this week and next weekend. I didn't realise. So I'm going to have to actually do a proper list. I'll sit down with Corey and we'll go through. We've got everything for Christmas Day. We're good for Christmas Day. We haven't looked at Boxing Day properly, but I have been picking up like a few of the snacky bits. But I'm going to go through the list with Corey. So next Saturday's haul will be a bigger haul, because it's going to be all the bits I didn't think of. But it won't be so much of the fresh stuff, because I'll get that on later on in the week. I mean, I work in town, so popping into the shop to pick up fresh things isn't a big deal to me anyway. So hopefully next weekend should be like the big haul. And that's it for this week. I am going to go and put this away and we will come back and do the calendars. We are back with Vlogmas number 11. I'm saying it now because I forgot to say it earlier. Right, we have a green one. Okay, you need to let me know what the lighting's like as well, because I'm trying something different. I don't know if it works better or worse. Favourite bit of the day. Oh, it's a big one. I feel like some of these are repeated actually. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I'm right on this occasion. And I think it was a small bottle. New York Appletini. Now, was it just an Appletini and is New York different, or was it a New York Appletini? I can't remember that bit. I'm sure we've had the Appletini. Yeah. Tastes exactly how you would expect it to taste. Happily. Yeah, I think we had that one, but it was the small bottle. That's a good one though. And I actually didn't indent this time, so let's see if I can find it quicker. I did. How weird is that? It's the circle. I feel like somebody might have got this right again. Getting good at this guessing lark. Another day done. Day 11 already. Vlogmas number 11. All done. And I will see you for Vlogmas 12. Bye.